Hey everybody, it's Kika, your lifestyle blogger, and I'm in my RV. I'm trying to do some spring cleaning. It's raining outside and it's supposed to rain on and off today. The sad part is I took today off work so that way I can get the RV together and go up north and get the land together. But it said it's going to rain on and off, but it's supposed to be like 80 degrees today. So I don't know how much we're going to be able to accomplish when we get up north, but hopefully we'll be able to manage to get some trees down, meet with the electrician, and try to figure everything out. And this is all preparation for my tiny house cabin to go on the land. And I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about that because I know it's been a while since I did a video, but I'm back. It's spring and finally I can get into my RV videos again. Rhoda here has been secured for the entire winter months, and now we uncovered her just about a few days ago. We noticed that there was a squirrel living in here right where the dog's kennel thing is. So we had to end up throwing the bed out and all of that. It built a little nest. I didn't see any signs of it anywhere else. I'm just creeped out by those things anyway, so I'm naturally hearing different sounds, and I'm trying to look around. I haven't even got up the nerves to go back in the bedroom yet to kind of check things out back there. I'll wait until a nice sunny day to do that, but I'm kind of looking in this general area, just kind of seeing what I can find. As you can see, the door is open, so if I need to make a run for it, I'm gonna do that. But anyway, just to give you just a little bit of an update, we went yesterday and purchased some supplies for the land and spent some money so that we can just start cutting down some trees and getting the land together, and things like that, which is simply just fine because those are supplies that I'm probably going to keep throughout the duration that I'm up there. I'm thinking about getting a little shed to match the house, and that's where we can keep those supplies in there. And so anyway, there's a sequence of events that need to happen. The park model has been paid off. The land was paid last year, and I got my association dues this year paid. I got my taxes for the land paid, and so I am just in waiting mode for the park model to be put on the land. And the reason it can't be is because I have to apply for some permits. But before I apply for those permits, I have to have some numbers from the well, the septic, and the electrician. And so there's some things that I want to do and some ways that I want to do it. Originally, I want the park model just to be a seasonal home where when I decide to retire, I can be there spring, summer, fall, and in the winter months be in the RV and go south. Still thinking about that as an opportunity. Right now, I've decided I want to use it as a cabin or just a getaway place, so I can do that. Either way, in the wintertime, I want it secure. However, the biggest part of this is how we're going to do the well and the septic. The well can either be piped under the house and have natural water flowing through the house, or I can hose, use a hose just like you do with an RV to hook up to the water source. So I'm not sure. I want to go with the most cheapest option, but I want to go with the most logical option as well. So that's going to be a little bit before I decide kind of what's going to happen. In the midst of all this, you guys probably know that I was cash funding this. And in the last couple of months, unfortunately, my day job took a little bit of a dive. I'm a salesperson, and sales just hasn't been that good. Now, usually some projects like this, especially when you're needing around 10K, if you're doing good at sales, in a couple months, you can have the money cash and have it paid off. But unfortunately, that hasn't been the MO right now. And so I am looking to maybe take a loan out, a secure loan on one of my vehicles, and maybe that's going to help better my credit. Do it for maybe 24 months, and that way I can get the well, the septic, and everything hooked up. Because all that stuff, I hear the well and the septic, it's about $4,000 or $5,000. The electricity is going to be hooked up to the actual county electricity, and the association that I'm in already pre-wired everyone's lot, so I only have to pay $1,573 for my portion, and that's for the transformer, the box, kind of all of that. But I do have to pay an electrician to come out to put a 50 amp plug to be able to plug in my park model. So my park model is a 50 amp plug, and the RV is a 30 amp plug. So if I decide to go up there with family, I want to be able to drive the RV up there, plug in, and be able to utilize both the park model and the RV for sleeping spaces for people. So anyway, one of my cars out here, I got them all parked. I think I'm gonna go with the Porsche Boxster, and that holds its value pretty good, and I'm gonna probably put a secure loan on that in order to fund the rest of my project and get it all done. The good thing is the park model, tiny house, paid for, land paid for. I just got to get the well, septic, and the electric on the site. So that's what I'm working on next. We are having spring in the month of May because April was not really a great month. It just ended winter like mid-April, and we're experiencing all this crazy weather. We had a snowstorm in April. I'm going to show you a little bit of video from that because I did videotape it. It was crazy. It's April 15th, 2018, and look at Minnesota, the snow. RVs covered. It is a mess. We're about to go to the store. Said turn left onto Paradise Drive.
Turn left onto Paradise Drive.
Sylvan Shores.
We're here.
Continue on Paradise Drive for half a mile.
Paradise Drive. This is the community. We'll just go to the clubhouse first. Look at everybody's houses. Come on now. Some put houses here.
Yo, Tom. Huh? I don't think those were here. Are those there before, Mom? I think a couple.
I don't remember seeing them.
I think a couple of them were, but not all of them were there.
So they just now doing those houses.
I think they're finishing those.
Oh, and the mailboxes are. Okay, everybody, we're trying to figure out the land lot lines. I think we kind of got it figured out. So this is the cul-de-sac down here. So there's two more people that are down here. So from that orange point down there to the cul-de-sac is one lot. And then from about where that point goes all the way to about where, I think they flagged it for me, is where their lot is over here. And then ours is right where the birch trees begin. So right here. And it actually goes all the way down to where that stake is. So even all up in here is my land too, which I think I'm going to leave that rustic and woodsy. We're just going to clear this spot through here. It ain't going to work, huh? You got to rake it. What is...
Yeah. I was trying to dig into the dirt with this, but...
You crazy.
I'm going to grab the ball with that grass.
All right, so my son knocked down some birch trees. We're going to keep some of these. These are so pretty. And I would love to wake up in the morning and be looking at those. You see the tree back here that a woodpecker pecked, so we're going to eventually knock that down. So there's probably about 4 trees that we got to get a saw to take down, but these smaller ones we're going to take down. And then we're just trying to make a path because they're going to do the well and the septic, and then they'll be able to bring the house. So we're thinking the house is going to be back here. And we want to level everything out so we'll be able to drive the car on the land. And so we're thinking this is the tree where the woodpeckers pecked all over. He must be living in there. Thought that area was mine, but it's not. So over here is where my house is going to go. Probably back over here. Which, when you look at the road, we got a little bit of distance. So I'm going to measure this distance from the road. I think the house will be right here in this spot. It's a perfect area for the house. There's a tree that fell down right there. So anyway, you can see the car up there. So keep watching. More video footage coming up. Hey everybody, it's Kika, your lifestyle blogger. So I want to show you where I bought my land. And the clubhouse is pretty nice. If you have land in this community and you have your cabin and everything up here, you can use the clubhouse for parties, events. It's just open. They lock it at night. But you can use it for parties, events, and everything. So I'm going to give you a quick tour of the clubhouse. You come in here. It's the clubhouse. The map of the entire community. So pictures. Pool table. Some other games. The lake back there and a beautiful swimming pool. Here's the office. So if you're part of the association. Show you real quick downstairs. You got the library here. Then for your board meetings or just parties or whatever, you got this area, and then you got a full kitchen. You can serve beverages, dishwasher, everything. You can utilize this for your parties, Thanksgiving, things like that. And then out here, you go right out into the pool area. And then you come around here. Men's bathroom, women's bathroom, and locker room. And all the way back. So if you own land out here and you're a part of the association, this is the clubhouse that you can utilize. And it's beautiful. Thanks for watching. More video footage coming up.